my very first poem, also that I've ever done, spoken word, and it's very important to me because this is in honor of my father, and it's also the first time I've ever incorporated my father into a poem. So with that said, here is Collide with the Sky. When I was 9 years old, I learned to fly. How to multiply I did not know, but I could read the earth below in every patchy, crimson shade of mud and brick. The rustic feel of handsome strawberry fields whose red rubies shone like scarlet ants against the leafy canvas. You see, my daddy was navigator of the sky. Heaven was painted on the backs of his hands in pastel blue, and in his plane, his 2-seat vessel with polished wings, he said to me, "Baby, let me show you something you have never seen before." And so I clung to metal bars and my captain's shoulders. The fields below me shrunk and bent to sweeping plots of gray cement and grassy lawns with real-life ponds against the checkerboard of a universe I had never seen before, and I could fly. Air swam beneath me like lofty waves, and we could sway and weave this supernatural machine between coordinates of an opal atmosphere. My chest would surge as wind diverged to greet the coming of this mighty beast, this handcrafted entity which defied gravity and stole me from the iron cages of the earth. So, don't you say I have no wings, and don't you tell me I can't fly when I have kissed a cobalt sky and climbed upon the backs of clouds like cotton balls. For I have tasted freedom sounds, the lullaby of chains unbound, and nobody will tell me that I cannot defy the dark. I've laid my mark like footprints in the sand against a canopy of blue. I know it's true that things may not be as they seem, but there is light to every dream, and only dreamers with every sense of nerve and hearts can even grace the ancient yellow stars that hang like cobwebs in shadows of the cynic. This hell-bent soul you'll never tame, my lungs encase the burning flame that glows within the chasms of my ribs, scorching fear within my veins like that great ball of fire suspended in the breath of heaven we call sun, and I have touched it. No, don't you say I cannot soar. I've smelled the bitter stench of war that halos every burdened man and gently lifts his chin to face the gleam of light that peeks beneath the belly of a tangerine horizon. For freedom lies in that domain to which I traveled in his plane. My father, who knew that to escape this land, this rugged, unsympathetic terrain, meant to experience a world, a strength, completely beyond ourselves. And in the story of my history, I'll feel the ache, the chapters when my spirit breaks, the moments when my courage shakes. I'll feel a punch within my chest, the burdens that I can't digest. And it's been shown to me that to live, to truly live, means to face not just the golden days, but every shade of black, of gray, of tender red that we may bleed by each soft vein, and bleed we will. But my father taught me how to fly, to touch my refuge in the sky, to recognize this lion's heart which bellows in my chest. And time won't bend for trepidation, and I won't bow to reputation, but bring to my embrace his crystal skyline. There are no chains to which I'm slave, but only wings that heaven gave. And though my shadow's not of size, I'll tell my weakness I can rise. Thank you very much.